in this water. So I'm going to ask this girl if she'll... Would you?
Do it.
And then okay. It's video.
I'll take it.
Kind of got pockets of cold in it and pockets of warm in it at the same time. It's just beautiful. But there is a little bit of you that keeps thinking, are there crocodiles? But I'm trying to get a picture of these butterflies. They're all different colours. I'll see if I can pick them up now. Okay, thank you. There's my video. Can't possibly keep up with these butterflies. They're all different colours. Oh, I feel so refreshed after a few glasses of Coke and a bit of a dip in the pool. But people are swarming round now, wondering what's this insane white man doing. Hello.
Hello.
Lovely. Right, I've just left that place. It's there over the road. They couldn't for the fucking life of them work out what I wanted. So this looks like the next busiest shop. And it's cram-packed with food. So I've just done exactly the same. Tried to ask for food, and again they don't acknowledge it at all. I have never in my life been to such a fucking backwards place. But look at the size of the kids on the bike. These kids about as young as 7 riding bloody bikes around with really young kids on the back. But I left that place over there because it looked like it was just stopping raining. And from there to over here, it fucking lashed it down in a split second. But the only thing I can do now is get some food out of my own bag, I think. I'm going to turn it off. I don't know if they like this video or not. Getting worse, this. What's that film? With Aileen Mills. Is it Whistle Down the Wind? When Jesus turns up in the barn. What I feel like. I'm fucking pissing now. It's 12:15 now. It's only been 15 minutes.
Look on the phone.
She's telling me to look at something. What am I looking at? Oh, fuck, I know. I wish it was a bowl of food. Up to now, we sat here 15 minutes, has cost me my orange. And I could have done with that. But out of sheer politeness, I'm going to have to grab a drink. Fucking last thing I want to do is have a drink. There's Dad, I think, taking down the hammer. When I got back to the hotel yesterday, I watched a video of this place. Absolutely phenomenal. Going through the history of this place yesterday. It's 4 times the size of London, the whole complex. It was built at the same time as Nostradamus. And it was built by a king who saw himself as a god. And it's his face that you repeatedly see on all of the buildings, this big smiling Buddha. But they filmed Tomb Raider and Raid of the Lost Ark here and whatnot. But for about 500 years it was abandoned. Can't quite remember exactly why. Oh, that was it, yeah. They built all these waterways, and there's something like 5 miles of water which comes down from the Himalayas, which all collects here. And they thought it was being collected to help with the rice fields and whatnot, but they found no evidence for it that it actually works. So in the end, it's actually caused more problems for the indigenous people. So they turned their backs on the temple, and then war broke out and whatnot, and they abandoned the whole place because it just didn't function. And 500 years later, when they discovered the jungle, they found all the trees had actually grown in. Okay. They found that all the trees had actually grown in to the buildings, and they've kept some of it. They've preserved some of it. But the rest of it they've tried to rebuild back together. And then there was the Pol Pot's empire, which he took all the people away to carry on with the rice farms. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this young lady here because she's brought 2 books now, and she's going to sell me one of them. She knows I'm on a push bike. She knows I've got loads of weight. I do not know what the fuck's going on now. But I've just asked for some hot water for this noodle that I've got, and all the kids are doing is just, can I have everything I own? So I've asked the locals here, can I have some hot water? And they basically just said no. I mean, it's weird, it's not the same as what it is down south at all. But I think they'd like to see you starve to death and eat everything you fucking own. So I've explained as best I can with a pot noodle, give me some hot water and I'll give you $1. And they said no. So I'm just waiting. I've got a feeling actually the old girl's doing it once I mentioned I'll give her $1. Yeah, I can see it. Hang on, my bike's blew over. Oh, it's alright, the guy picked it up. Sorted that out for me. So that's cool. But you notice all the girls are working, collecting rainwater and whatnot, and the guy's sat there with his arms full, he's going to get in the hammock. Okay. Right, see this guy? He's the lazy fucker. Whilst all the women have been doing all the work. But he's got the latest mobile phone, and on his motorbike there he collects all empty bottles, plastics really, recycled. And his mum's obviously had a fucking hard life through Cambodian history. But he's laying his hammock there and he was taking my picture and a picture of my bike. Well, he's taking my picture. And I looked at his phone and it looks like my Apple phone. So I went up behind him when he didn't know, and he was flicking through and he's got lots of pictures on there. We had a picture of my bike as well. And I look around and all the kids have gone missing, all the women have gone missing. And it just makes you think, where the fuck's he got that phone from? Who's he just been sending pictures of my bike to? You start to feel you're in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just sat here waiting for a fucking tractor full of razor blade plastic bag over your head wielding